And good morning. My name is Dr. Ivory Taylor, and I'm the host of the M1 File. M1 is a nonprofit entity, and the purpose is to bring educational, entertainment, healthcare, as well as education views of the Black community. There's so many things that happen in the Black community that's never escalated, except a whole lot of bad things. There's more in the Black community that is more positive than negative. But many times things that were positive has never been told because guess what? It doesn't sell. But negativity, who shot who, and this right here, it sells, and people begin to put that fear factor up. We all gonna die in some form or fashion. It's just a part of life. What I want to challenge us today is to learn how to better invest in who we are. And it can be through our health, through our community environment, through whatever faith you have, through your education, or just to you as a person. Many times in our community, the negativity sells outweigh all things. And what happens is once that fear piece get out there, then you find people who live next door to each other are fearful of each other. And it may not even be true, but it's out there. And once that image gets there, it's hard to bring down. But the M1 File is all about positivity. It's all about investing in you looking for a great outcome. But also, I'd like to also award and hats off to those who have given up their lives to take care of others. Whether you're taking care of your mom, your dad, or either a family member, or you're taking care of your husband or your wife or your children, or even a neighbor. Many times we make a sacrifice to take care of others. And many times, as myself has been in the healthcare field, I found out that a lot of times the person who does all the helping is the first person to go. Whether it's through mental illness or just plain fatigue, just plain wore out. Because many times that person they help are trying to help, they're not open to receive the help. Many times I see children trying to help some of their relatives, and they will fight them, so they have a hard time trying to help them, even though they do need help. What I want to challenge you to do, if you are a caretaker, in some form or fashion, take a little time for yourself. There's 24 hours in a day. Whether you take an hour to just maybe read a book, maybe go for a walk, maybe go to the gym, or maybe have that special meal you want, or maybe just doing some self-talking, maybe doing some yoga. Whatever it is, you got to take a little time for you and then get back to being their caretaker. Because if you don't, you're going to be in the same bed that the person you're taking care of. These are facts of life. I'm not saying don't take care of anyone. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you only have one life. And that one life you have, some way, somehow, you got to kind of protect it and kind of shelter it. Because we are here to help others. But we got to learn how to help others. We got to also learn how to share in helping others. Many times I find out that in my travel, I find that the kids take care of their parents. They don't want no one else to touch them, no one else to take care of them. And then when it happens, the parents outlive them. And sometimes you have to do it because the other siblings, they're not going to help out. But they do have what we call medical support, where people are able to come in your home 24 hours and help out. And that's also according to what insurance policy you have. But what the part that I really want to put a lot of emphasis on, invest in who you are. Invest in your education, invest in your community, and also invest in you as a person. Invest in your health. In the African American community, diabetes is on the rage. It's huge. If you know in your family line or your family identity that there's diabetes, stop pushing away stuff called sugars. Stop pushing glucose, stop pushing it away. Because what happened is, as life began to grow, life began to excel, you begin older. And someone got to take care of you. And if you are obese or you are just out there, there are certain things that person can't do. And if we live long enough, and the way trends are going now, our body is going to deteriorate. I mean, it just affects our life. So let us try to have good health as long as we can. And how we achieve good health is by investing and protecting our mind. There are certain things in life you got to protect yourself from. And one of the things is negativity. You and me and we and us, whatever the correct word is, we got to do a better job in putting a wall around those who can penetrate our minds or can penetrate our hearts. Because once our mind is gone, our heart is damaged. It's very difficult for us to move to another level. These are some of the things that MUTV1 is going to do more and more and more as we reshape who we are. We're going to try to bring you up-to-date news as they happen, and it'll be more positive news, whether it's voting, whether it's how best to live a life, whether it's investing in different monetary things, or it's just what group to join to uplift your community. I want to share a story with you. This is a story about two young men who went to an Ivy League school in the Northeast, and they got their MD, and they wanted to take a break and just enjoy life. And they was going to Texas, to Austin, Texas. But they wanted to come down, I think it's 85, as you come 85, and you come to 10. But they wanted to come through Mississippi because they love blues, they love jazz, and this type of thing here, going to Austin, Texas. And what happened is they got lost, and they ended up taking a secondary road. And they had an accident. They drove off the road. And then there come a guy on a pickup truck, good old boy with his dog in the back, beer cans in the back, coming down the road. And he stopped and asked me, he said, "Hey guys, do you guys need any help?" And the guy said, "No, we're all right. We have a menu, and my friend is up on top of the hill trying to get some signals, and we're gonna call for a tow truck to come and pick us up. We're good to go." And the old guy got on his truck, drove down to the general store, got some more beer, got the dog some food. Dog got back up on the truck. Late afternoon, they was headed back. And these two MD guys, Ivy League school, good education, good car, wound groomed real well, very politeful, was still there. They couldn't get signal, and they couldn't understand the manual. They was in their car, so that means there was no tow truck. And the guy asked him, he said, "I can pull you guys out of that ditch. And you go up the road a little bit, to your left, around the fault, down the valley, you'll see Interstate 10, and you can keep on to avoid Dallas." And the guys began to look at each other, and they looked at each other, looked at each other. Then the guy told him, he said, "I don't have an MD, but I got a good certificate, an auto mechanic, that I got from a vocational school." And the guy was so proud of what he had. He was so proud. He pulled him out, him and his dog, put him on the way, go up the road, hang a left, around the bend, the valley. Then they saw Interstate 10 going toward Texas. The point is, each one had invested in themselves. The two MDs that went to school to be a medical doctor, they invested. The old country boy with the old truck and the dog in the back, he also invested. But the value is, when and will my investment pay off? On the lonely road, the MD investment did not pay off because they could not get what we call internet coverage. But the old country boy who had the vocational auto mechanic certificate, it paid off. Now maybe in the hospital, or maybe in the medical room, the MD guys would have paid off. The moral of the story is just right here. Invest in you, and when there comes a situation, you will receive dividends. It's a very true story. Don't you get cut short when it comes time for you to be escalated, but you don't have the know-how or the intellect to do what? Go to the next level. You can make it, and we can be very successful, but we got to learn to invest in ourselves, into our mind, and into our heart. That as we go through life, we can become an achiever and be better at it than anyone else. Because remember, you only have one life. And if you make bad decisions and you throw that life away, it's going to cause some problems for someone else because they're going to have to take care of you in the old age. My name is Dr. Ivory Taylor. I'm hoping that I help someone. And tune in with us more and more and more as we begin to reshape who we are at M1. Thank you very much.